Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for March 7th, 2026. The character is the Ironclad, and the modifiers are draft. Draft the custom starting deck of cards. Purple cards champion rewards in shops. Enter terminal, one of you enter in your room, lose 1 max HP. Set each card with 5 plated armor. I am a little worried. No, I see Gold Pair here with 1234. Okay, I thought for a second there were no family names, but no, Gold Pair is up there. Alex 1152. Okay, not as many people as I'd like to see, so I wonder if this is a difficult run. It might be, huh? Well, let's get started and see what sort of draft deck I can come up with. Alright, Conclude Body Slam, True Grit. Well, it is purple and red cards, so Conclude is great AoE damage at the beginning. It is very tempting. Yeah, let's take the Conclude here. Carnage, Iron Wave, Clothesline. Let's take Iron Wave to gain a little bit of block. True Grit, Cleave, Consecrate. Let's do... I mean, I already have plenty of AoE damage cards. Should I do Consecrate? Let's take True Grit for block. Thunderclap. I definitely don't want Perfected Strike. I don't have Strength. Let's take Thunderclap. Okay, I'm just getting lots of AoE damage cards. I already picked up the Iron Wave, right? Let's take the Armaments here. Okay. Bloodletting might be interesting. Dark Embrace. I don't have anything that exhausts other than whatever True Grit hits, so I don't think it is... tempting, but no, I don't think I'll take it. Let's take Bloodletting. Sense of Time is a decent attack card. I already have the Iron Wave. Let's take Foreign Influence. That's not bad. Talk to the End. Amazing. Would love to have a way to enter Wrath. I don't. I am starting to really like Dual Wield. Let's take that. Indignation. I have to take it. I might not have any other way to enter Wrath. Should I evaluate another defensive card? Let's do that. Same with Sanctity for card draw. I didn't pick up a Consecrate, although if I only have one way to enter Wrath, I need a way to exit it too. And then last choice, Just Lucky maybe? Yeah, fine. This is a very weird deck. So, I only have the Indignation and Empty Body to enter and exit Wrath. And then defensively, I do have the Iron Wave, Armaments, Evaluate, Empty Body, and Sanctity. That's not too bad. And then Talk to the End will help. Bloodletting, Dual Wield, our support. Yeah, this deck looks a little weird, but I think I can make it work. Alright, in terms of leads, there is a 2 lead path on the right and the left. If I go on the left, I'll get just one question mark room. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3 early ones, and then another 2 afterwards, plus a potential shop. Let me review again once I get to the second lead, but yeah, let's definitely start on the right. Alright, so, Jawworm. If the Foreign Influence was upgraded, whatever Dual Wield gives me, or hits, would be duplicated, which would be great. In this case, let's take Flurry of Blows, and then... Ooh, I could actually Dual Wield the Talk to the End. That might not be bad either. Yeah, let's do it. Let's Dual Wield the Talk to the End, because then, that way I can do this, and then do Flurry of Blows, and be fully defended. Beautiful. I really need I need a bunch of card upgrades very soon. Let's do Thunderclap, Just Lucky, Indignation is great. Next turn, I can use it together with Send of Time, or I don't even need to do Indignation because I can just kill here. Beautiful. Alright, got a Strength Potion, Inflame, Wild Strike, Body Slam. None of this really fits the deck. I guess I'll take the Inflame. The extra Strength will be helpful. Okay. Upgrade to run card. Send of Time, Foreign Influence upgrade. I'm very happy with that Foreign Influence upgrade. Yep, very happy with that. Here, I'll risk it, and if it's a bad event, I'll reload. Yeah, being weakened on turn 1, I mean, it just makes the run worse, right? Let's use that as my one reload in the day. So I'll lose HP and gain some gold instead. Okay. Alright, here I got the Cultist. This is beautiful with Dual Wield. I can get the Streamline, Dual Wield it, and then deal 30 damage. Okay, I was sort of hoping for more. That's fine. Alright, here, let's do Talk to the Hand, Inflame, Just Lucky, and then Conclude. Should be enough next turn, right? Okay. Okay, so far so good. Alright, got a Power Potion, Tranquility, Perseverance, Bloodletting. Perseverance is interesting. I feel like I have way too many defensive cards, although I guess for the Guardian, it's not a bad idea to have a lot of defensive cards. Tranquility might be good too. It is retained. I'm going to risk Tranquility just because I feel like I already have enough defensive cards. Okay, so here, Conclude would be great. For an Influence gives me Streamline. Yep, that is enough to get rid of this guy. Actually, hang on, how do I do this? Yeah, let's just get rid of this guy, then do Indignation, then do Iron Wave, and then I'm pretty sure I should be able, even with weakness, I am in Wrath, so I should be able to easily get rid of this guy. Beautiful. Okay. Searing Blow, Nirvana, Clothesline. Not a huge fan of these two. I think I'll take the Clothesline. It is a little expensive, but I think I can make it work. Alright, here I got the Sentries. Now, these have artifacts, so the Talk to the End is useless. I do have the True Grit to be fully defended. Unless it hits the Conclude, I think I have to still risk it. It did not hit the Conclude. That's good. Yeah, might as well do Talk to the Hand and Conclude here. Okay. I also have a Strength Potion. I might consider drinking that. Alright, there's a Dual Wield and Foreign Influence. Foreign Influence gives me Fiend Fire. That doesn't really work here. I think I'll have to do Sneaky Strike. If I deal with... No, I think I have to deal with the Sneaky Strike. And then the Iron Wave is enough to be fully defended as long as I can get rid of one of these, right? So, yeah, that is enough. I can do Thunderclap, then Iron Wave. Wait, how much is this? This is 18, yeah. And then I can do Iron Wave to be fully defended. And then another Sneaky Strike, okay. Do also have the Sense of Time, which should be good. Indignation is tempting. I can do Clothesline with the Indignation, and the next turn I have the Sense of Time. That should deal 50-something damage, 52 damage, right? Beautiful. Alright, easy perfect here. We got Dark Imperia, Window View between a Curse and Curse Max by 6. Very nice. I already have the Clothesline. Do I want Battle Hymn? That would be consistent damage. Let's take it. Okay. I don't think I'll upgrade that Battle Hymn yet. I think the Talk to the End would be a good upgrade. And then maybe the Armaments next. That might be a good upgrade too. Okay. Alright, like a here, I definitely want to wait to play a bunch of powers, a bunch of fun stuff. Let's do Inflame, Evaluate, and do I want Tranquility? No, I think I'll wait for now. Okay. Alright, Foreign Influence is nice. Let me see what that gives me. Cold Snap, Bullseye, or Bane. Let's do Cold Snap. Okay, not the best card I was hoping to get there. Okay. I guess I could have played the Cold Snap. I don't have an Orb slot. Never mind. I think it's very tempting to deal with the Talk to the Hand. Let's do that. Alright, so play the Talk to the Hand. And then, yeah, unfortunately the Battle Hymn is only showing up in the next hand. But I think I have 6 Mock Return. That should be good, right? I spoke too soon. I can weaken this guy down to 13. And then, yeah, I can gain enough block, but then cannot play the Battle Hymn. That's fine. I think I'll do Clothesline and conclude. Okay. And then another 13. I can upgrade or duplicate the dual wield. That's not the worst idea here. And then dual wield the Sands of Time. Let's do that. And then I can do Iron Wave. I have to. Okay. And the next turn... Oh, I cannot enter Wrath anymore, but that's fine. Yeah, I think I can do Sands of Time and conclude, and the next turn the Sands of Time will be enough. Yeah. Alright, I might have overthought this. This was not too difficult, especially with the duplicate Talk to the Hand. Now, Pentagraph at the start boss combat healed 25 HP. That's fine. We also got a Liquid Memories Potion, and... I will definitely go for Pop. I don't think I need Bludgeon. I will take the Windmill Strike because it might allow me to get Overkill early on. And then there is a 3 question mark from Path if I go on the right. Let's do that. There's also a shop, which I might skip though. Torian Thopton, reviews a potion, heal 5 HP. Okay. And then remove Transformer, upgrade. I don't think I need to remove or transform or anything. I think I'll upgrade. Let's upgrade the armaments. I would like the dual wield upgraded too. I will get those upgraded before the end of this act. So let's start with the armaments and I'll upgrade the dual wield later. Here I got my first curse, Regret, as well as max HP and Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. That makes combo or corruption much more tempting, but I think I'll skip. And then yeah, let's also skip the shop for now. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here let's dual wield the Just Lucky. Let's do Just Lucky 1. Tranquility is fine. I'm trying to think if this should be the fight where I save the Windmill Strike. Well, let's do True Grit first. If it's the Windmill Strike, it did not. Alright, yeah. Maybe I'll wait for the Windmill Strike to grow here. Well, let me see what happens. These guys scale. Although I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. I think that's totally fine. For an Influence gives me Predator, Heal Hooker, Follow-Up. Let me do Spot, Weakness, Iron Wave, Free Predator. And yeah. We'll see. If I can wait long enough, I might just... Because I just need to get this guy to 50. Actually, with the armaments, it'll be faster getting there. Let's do Sanctity. Talk to the End, sure. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll wait. I'll speed this up right back, hopefully with the Middle Strike ready to deal enough damage. Alright, yeah, I didn't end up losing too much damage. I did lose a lot from the Regret, but here I can do Indignation, Enter Wrath, and deal 112 damage and get Overkill out of the way. Beautiful. Got a Gambler's Spree, which I think I'll skip. Dropkick, Flurry of Blows, and Flame. I don't think I have Vulnerability. I do have the Thunderclap, but that's pretty much it, right? So I don't think I'll take Dropkick. Flurry of Blows is not the worst, and I already have the Inflame. Let's take the Flurry. Okay. Alright, here I just got a regular fight. Have to be a little careful with the Looter in the back there. Let's do Evaluate, Thunderclap, Just Lucky. I don't think I need the Flurry and Blows, and then conclude. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of damage here. I think that's fine. Another 10 from the backliner. Here, let's do Dual Wield to Talk to the Hand. I really would like to get that Dual Wield upgraded. And there's a... Oh, I can't do the Sword Boomerang. That's fine. Okay. And then backliner is attacking, but I can do something like... Let me see what the Insight gives me. For an Influence, for a Ball Lightning, sure. Indignation. I can do Flurry of Blows, and then Ball Lightning. Beautiful. Alright. Got my gold back. Shrug it off Crescendo. Inferno Blade. Definitely going to take the Crescendo. Would be great to have. Alright, and here, conclude would be great to draw early on. Did not get that yet. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do armaments then. Indignation seems risky. Yeah, no, that's too much, right? Here, let's get rid of this guy. And then that way I'm not taking any damage. Not that I really care about taking damage. Alright, here, let's do Inflame. Flurry of Blows. So I will play the Bloodletting so that the True Grit hits the Regret. And then I can do Meditate to bring back the Indignation. I might have to enter Wrath to get rid of the Gremlin Wizard. Okay. Because that's going to be a lot of incoming. Conclude is 28. That's actually not quite enough. Unless I do Crescendo, then Indignation, then Conclude with Vulnerability will be enough. Beautiful. Alright. Got an Attack Potion, which I think I'll take over the Strength Potion. Having an extra attack might be better. Feel No Pain, Havoc, or Sword Boomerang. That I have Dead Branch. I might pick up more cards that exhaust. So Feel No Pain is interesting. Let's take it. Okay. And then here, do I want to upgrade the Battle Hymn? Probably not. Let's upgrade the Dual Wield. Yeah, that was a thing I wanted to upgrade. And also works on a power, though. I guess I just have to Feel No Pain as my power so far. Alright, so, can I have the True Grit hit the Regret again? Might be hard to trigger. Let's do Evaluate. I'll do True Grit, hope it doesn't hit the Conclude. Of course it had to hit the Conclude. Alright, fine. Haven't dealt any damage yet, but I do have an Attack Potion. I don't feel too bad here. Dual Wield the Flurry. No, let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Pummel Strike is nice for extra card draw. Okay. Let's Dual Wield the Pummel Strike. Don't want to enter Crescendo. It's a little risky. I might have to, though, because I don't have enough damage. I do have a Tranquility. I think I'm fine here. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so let's do Flurry of Blows here. Then I have to do... Well, don't have to, but I should do Crescendo. Flurry of Blows again. Then do the Pummel Strikes. Okay. Indignation is tempting. Indignation plus Vulnerability, where Simmering Fury gives me more card draw. And I might want the card draw more. Let's do Simmering Fury here. Okay. Alright. So 18 incoming. There's a Talk to the End, which I would love to play, but I need some block first. How do I do this? There's also Feel No Pain, which I would like to play as well. And a Tranquility. Lots of things I would like to play. I do have a Bloodletting. Let's start with that. Okay. Then do the Iron Wave. Okay. Then do Feel No Pain. Then do Talk to the Hand. It should give me... Oh, no, I took damage. Alright, I'm sorry. I have to reload this one. I didn't realize that the... I would assume that the Talk to the Hand exhausts first. But no, it exhausts after doing everything. So after dealing damage. So I did end up taking 1 damage there. Let me reload this one and fix that. Yeah, let's count that as a mistake. I'm gonna count that as the one... Well, as the 1 second reload in the day. So I will still do everything the same way to keep the RNG the same. So I will still lose the Conclude. That's fine. And do nothing else here, right? Yep. And then here, I did Foreign Influence, picked up the Pummel Strike, the Dual Wield that Pummel Strike. Then I did Flurry of Blows Crescendo, okay? And then I played all the Pummel Strikes here. Alright, and then instead of the Indignation, I did Simmering Fury. Yeah, so let's keep everything the same way, okay? And then here, I did Iron Wave first, that makes sense. No, I did Bloodletting first, but doesn't matter. Then do Iron Wave, then do Feel No Pain, and now I should realize that Talk to the End is not going to play. So instead, let's exhaust something else like the Insight. Okay. There's a Sanctity here too. That would give me block and card draw. Okay. And Armaments would upgrade everything. Let's do Talk to the End first. So I have 16 right now. If I do just Lucky, Thunderclap is probably not necessary next turn. Brings it up to 18. So I am fully defended, and I can even do Sash Whip. Or I could do Inflame. No, I think I'll do Sash Whip here. Okay. So yeah, that way I am guaranteed to be fully defended. Good. And I have 3 block return, which should be nice. 32, so here I have to exit Wrath though, right? Even with that, I might have trouble. Should I bring back any... Oh, I can't even bring back anything with Liquid Memories. Let's do Tranquility first. Okay. A little too late for the Mental Fortress, but that's fine. Let's do Just Lucky. True Grit might be good if I can draw it with the Pummel Strike. Okay. So I have 10. True Grit would be great. Oh man, it would be great if it hit the Regret, huh? Did not, though. Alright. Okay. And then 20 incoming. Anything I need to deal with? I could deal with the Sands of Time. Yeah, let's do it. Let's deal with the Sands of Time. And then 2 of those are enough. Beautiful. Okay. Still haven't been able to play that in Flame. 9 incoming. I think I'll do Evaluate Sanctity. And then, yeah, I can do Flurry of Blows and Sash Whip. Okay. Alright, 16. Wallop is great here. Let's play that first. Okay. Then do Iron Wave. That should be enough, right? Yeah, that is definitely enough. Okay. And then next, I think I'll just enter Wrath and play the Sense of Time. That should deal a lot of damage, right? Not quite enough, though. Hang on, hang on. Let's do Armaments. Evaluate. That is actually enough to be fully defended, so I don't need to play anything else. Yeah, I think I'll wait to enter Wrath before playing the Sense of Time. Do I have a way to enter Wrath? Yeah, I do have still an Indignation. Let's do Just Lucky. Get rid of this. Then Pummel Strike. Another Pummel Strike. And I can do Sash Whip, and then next turn I have 2 Sense of Time. That should be enough to kill, right? Actually, not with the... Hang on, is the block enough? Yeah, it is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one had to reload to fix that small mistake. Juggernaut Diva from Devotion. I will go for Popper. I think I'm doing fine without rare cards. Speaking of, Blackstar is, I think, really nice. Yeah, I don't think I can do Snecko Eye because I'm not going for rare cards. I'm not going to have too many high-cost cards, although I do have some already. But no, I think Blackstar is the way to go. At least some additional relic when needed. That should help me get the Alex Shiny modifier, which is something I missed yesterday, and I think a lot of people who did much better were able to get Alex Shiny. Alright, 2 Elite Path again, either on the left, which gives me 1, 2 early question marks, and then sticking left or turning right, doesn't matter. I'll get another 2 after, so 4 total. Or starting on the right, which gives me 2 early question marks, and then 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think I'll go on the right. I forget, did I have 5 or 6 question marks in Act 1? I think I had 6, so this should get me on track for Mr. Machine. Alright, here, let's do... I'll do Iron Wave, and then Clothesline. That way I'm fully defended. Might as well do Just Lucky. Okay. Would be great to have Thorns here, huh? Alright. And then this guy's attacking. I can do Thunderclap. Here, I think what I'll do is, let's do Feel No Pain, then Flurry of Blows, Crescendo, Thunderclap, Flurry of Blows again. Get this bird to the ground. And I don't think I'll do anything else. I have to Tranquility in case I need to exit Wrath. Hopefully I'll be able to get... I never picked up a Bowling Bash, huh? That would have been great here. Yeah, there's a Conclude, but I need to exit Wrath first, otherwise I'll take way too much damage. Oof. Let me see if the attack potion gives me something, just because I want to avoid taking too much damage here. Yeah, this is actually enough. Makes my life a little easier, right? Got a Speed Potion instead. Thunderclap, Clash, Warcry. I don't think I'll do the Clash. Warcry is interesting. I already have the Thunderclap. Let's take the Warcry. Okay. Right, here I got the Angry Avocado. So I think Spiddy was the one who was saying that, or maybe Knight, about how this is a very unique enemy. Yeah, I agree. We were talking about the unique enemies in, or the weird-looking unique enemies in Slay the Spire 2 yesterday. Alright, so let's do, I think I'll dual wield the Just Lucky just to have a little bit extra block, then do Thunderclap. Well, too bad I can't break through the block. Well, I can barely break through the block. At least I can gain enough block, though, here. Yep, did break through the block once there. That's good. Come. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's do Talk to the Hand, see what the Warcry gives me. Yeah, let's put the Regret back. Then do Sword Boomerang. That actually allows me to be full defend, and I can do Battle Him. Okay. 10 incoming. Let's do Evaluate, Inflame, and unfortunately I'll take a bunch of damage. Oh, that was not my Battle Him. I got to Battle Him from Dead Branch. That's fine. Okay. Here, let's upgrade everything. Then do Feel No Pain and Triggered one of the Smites, I think. Was that necessary? Not really, right? At least this way I can just do Crescendo, Sands of Time, and Windmill Strike for a kill. Beautiful. Alright. Heavy Blade, Anger, Bowling Bash. I think now I'm ready to take a Bowling Bash. I'm pretty sure I didn't have that, right? Let me sort A to Z just to check. Yeah, no, that was my first Bowling Bash. Okay. Alright, here I didn't get a Curse, but I got a Kabiko. First attack each combat does additional damage. Okay. And then here I got the Cultists. Do I want to enter Wrath? That's a little risky, but it would allow me to deal a good amount of damage. Let's do it. Actually, yeah, no, let's just do the Clothesline here. Okay. I was thinking of doing Inflame and Iron Wave, but Clothesline is better. I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, Conclude is 24. That gets rid of the backliner. Other than that, that might be not enough though, right? Fine, I might have to exit Wrath here again. Alright, alright. So maybe the Crescendo was a little too premature there. But at least I'm not taking any damage. That's fine. Alright. And then here I can do Foreign Influence for, yeah, follow-up. I can deal with the follow-up. Let me do, hang on, let's do Just Lucky first. Get rid of the backliner. Also get rid of the Regret. That's good. Then deal with the follow-up. Okay. And then I need to place some attack. Let's do, yeah, I guess I'll do Windmill Strike here. Alright. Okay, let's do Windmill Strike. Then play the follow-ups for free energy. Alright. And then I could do Sense of Time. Let me see what else I get here. Indignation, Sense of Time. Yeah, I think that should work, right? So if I do Tranquility, then Indignation, I have enough energy to flee Sense of Time. Beautiful. Alright, Thunderclap, Perfected Strike, Cleave. I already have this, don't want this. I already have enough AoE damage cards, but fine, let's take the Cleave here too. Bird and the Chosen. Lots of incoming here. Let's do Iron Wave. Just lucky. Dual Wield should be fine. Then Empty Body and battle him. Okay. Am I doing time-wise? Yeah, I think I'm fine time-wise. 12 incoming. Foreign Influence gives me Conclude, Cleave. Let's do the Cleave and then... Ooh, Ragnarok is interesting. But no, let's upgrade everything. Then Dual Wield the Cleave. Okay. And then I think I'll do Indignation and play the Cleaves. Okay. Too bad I can't play the Ragnarok while in Wrath, but the Smite is 32. Actually, 2 Smites are enough. Beautiful. Alright, no problems there. Reaper, Seeing Red, Wild Strike. Seeing Red is interesting. I feel like sometimes I miss energy, and I don't think I need the Wild Strike. Okay. Yeah, I got the Gremlin Leader. This is a bad first turn. Is there anything the Power Potion could give me? Let's see. Metallicize is really good, and I can dual wield that as well. Let's dual wield the Metallicize. Okay. So that's 9 plus 5, 14 block already. I need... Can I get rid of this guy? I could with the Clothesline, but then I only have 14 and I need 22. Can I Liquid Memories back something? Not really. If I do True Grit... Wait, so if I can't get rid of the Sneaky Gremlin, I need to defend against 27 plus 30... so 31. If I double play this, that's going to be 14 plus 14, that's 28. Still not enough, right? 13. 14 plus 13, so that's 27. I don't see a way to do that. Although, if I do the speed punch, so if I use all my potions here, I think I should be fine, right? I can do True Grit, then battle him, and then bring back the True Grit. That should be enough, right? 29, 38. Yeah, that should be enough, but wasted all my potions. Let's hope it'll be worth it. Okay. Alright, here, I mean, I have Bowling Bash with Akabiko. That's kind of nice, although I'm also weakened. Can I do... Smite might not be enough here, right? I kind of want to do Armaments first. Then Bowling Bash this guy. Okay. Then do Smite is only 12, so it's not quite enough for... well, that alone is not quite enough. Although I can do Inflame, and then... I forgot I don't have enough energy. Well, I am fully defended, but, man, this guarantees an attack next turn. That might have been a mistake. I'm not going to reload. Well, sure, I reload and just put in the thumbnail. That might be easier, right? Yeah, I didn't realize I don't have enough energy there. Let's do Seeing Red. Another Seeing Red. That's nice. Then do Tranquility. Empty Body. Okay. And then do Thunderclap. Then do a Smite here. That's 21. This Smite is enough by itself, right? And then another Smite here. There's a Scrawl, but I would need to get lucky. So wait, I need 27 right now. I have 16 plus 5 is 21. I'm not that far off from being able to fully defend here. There's a Bloodletting. I can do Feel No Pain. Talk to the Hand. I think I can fully defend with the Iron Wave here, right? 20, 29? Yeah, no, I'm fully defended here. Okay, beautiful. Alright, didn't have to reload this one either. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do Flurry of Blows, Crescendo. Hope I don't get attacked next turn. I should have done the Flex first, of course. Then Flurry of Blows, Weave. I can do a Smite, and that's enough to kill. Alright, had to use all my potions, but perfected. We got Meat on the Bone. If your HP is at or below 50%, and then you have combat, heal 12 HP. And Charon's Ashes, whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies, which is great. A Fire Potion, Sense of Time, Pommel Strike, Evaluate. I never got the Pommel Strike, right? I think I was just offered it in from the Foreign Influence. But yeah, let's take the Pommel Strike. It's not a bad attack card. And then, yeah, going right for the next question mark from the next elite. Let's definitely fight these guys. Okay. Thunderclap is tempting, especially Fanta Wrath. Yeah, let's upgrade everything, then do Crescendo, then do Thunderclap. And, oh, right, that got rid of one of them, and I can do Evaluate. I don't think I need to exit Wrath here, because I just need to deal very little damage to these two. Foreign Influence gives me... Yeah, Mind Blast works too. Beautiful. And then I, for some reason, thought I had enough. I do have enough. Nice. Okay. Got Red Mask at Destroy, which combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies, which is great. Sword Boomerang is interesting. I already have Evaluate. I don't think I need Prostrate. Let's risk the Sword Boomerang. Be better if I had more strength, but I'll take it. Alright. Should I upgrade the Battle Hymn? I think having the... wow, that was a hilarious misclick. I was thinking of upgrading the Feel No Pain, but I should upgrade the Battle Hymn next. That Pendip, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That can be handy. Or I already got Overkill, so it's not super necessary. 8 incoming. Alright, so let's do think I should be fine here. I should enter Divinity, or Wrath. That will be 18 instead of 8. That's a little too much, right? Yeah, I think I'll do... it is tempting, though. Can I defend against 18? This is 6 plus 2. No, I'll be a little bit short. So yeah, let's not risk that. Instead, let's do... Although, and none of this exhausts either. Fine, let's do Thunderclap, Iron Wave. Then Just Lucky. Feel No Pain is fine, and I might as well do the Evaluate. Okay. Alright, 21. No more weakness, and no good block card. Yeah, see, I needed all my potions here. There's nothing that exhausts here, right? Yeah, unfortunately, I will have to take the damage here. That's a shame. Let's do Feel No Pain. Let's do Battle Him. Yeah, nothing I could have done here. Alright. Yeah, even if I had all the potions, I'm glad I used them in the previous fight. See, if I had the Talk to the End earlier, that might have made a difference. But yeah, no, unfortunately, it was not enough. Okay. 24. Let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Cold Snap, Poison Stab, Bane. I guess I'll take Poison Stab. Then upgrade everything here. Should I risk entering Wrath with Crescendo? Why not? I can get something from Dead Branch, maybe. Let's do... Oh, I only got one Poison Stab. Okay. I thought... Wait, didn't I have a dual wield? I already played the dual wield. Alright, fine. Let's do Sword Boomerang. That gives me a bunch of block. I need to defend against 48, which actually I think I can do. And then a Smite. And I do have double damage active next turn. Let's see. Too bad I can't do Seeing Red. Alright, fine. Regret is also making me take a bunch of damage. Can I just kill by exhausting cards without actually... Hang on. So, just for fun, let's do Tranquility. I'm trying to see if I can save the double damage with the Pendeb. Then do Warcry. All of this exhausts, which is nice. Then do Sanctity. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually fully defended here. Just need to exhaust a few more cards, but I don't think I can without dealing damage. But let me give it a try. Okay. So I have the Smites, which is annoying. Yeah, fine. Well, let's see what the Havoc plays. That was a True Grit. Okay. And then another True Grit. Evaluate. Okay. I just need to exhaust one more card, and ideally that won't be an attack card, and that way I'll have... Yeah, there we go. This should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, Pendeb for the next fight. We got Ink Bottle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. And Tori, whenever you receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. Cut Through Fate is pretty good. Let's take the Cut Through Fate. Okay. Alright, here I got the Cultist and Chosen. Well, okay. Somewhat of a waste of double damage, but fine. Let's do Clothesline here. And then I'll accept 1 damage just to play the Battle Hymn. I think that's worth it. Okay. Right here, let's do Inflame and Cleave is not quite enough, but gets me close. And then I'm hoping the Sword Boomerang will hit this guy. It did. Beautiful. Okay. And then another 10 incoming. Let's do Crescendo. Foreign Influence gives me a Twin Strike, which is good with the extra strength. And then Smite 1, Smite 2. Beautiful. Alright, Warcry, Infernal Blade, Wheel Kick. I wouldn't mind an Infernal Blade. Wheel Kick is nice if I had more energy. Let's take the Infernal Blade instead, and then go this way to get 2 more Question Mark rooms. Here I got Eternal Feather for every 5 cards in your deck. Heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Very nice. And then here's Centurion Mystic. Is there a way for me to get combo? There might be if I get lucky with skills, although... Yeah, if I get a Corruption, that might be fun. Let's upgrade everything, then do Sanctity. Allows me to be fully defended, and then Evaluate, and unfortunately I'll take some damage from the Regret. So far I'm taking a lot of damage from the Regret. That is the biggest damage engine so far. Alright, Foreign Influence gives me Core Search, Eviscerate, Core Search, Exhaust. Let's take it. Alright, let's play that. I was really hoping to get a Corruption. I did get a Corruption at some point from Dead Branch, but yeah, it might be hard to get lucky again. Infernal Blade gives me Cut Through Fate. Get rid of this. I think I'll take the Empty Body. Actually, I do have double damage. Let's do Sword Boomerang. And then Just Lucky. That way I am fully defended. Come. Oh, no. No, I was frayed, so I'm not actually fully defended. That's fine. Only lost 1 HP thanks to Tori. Alright, here, let's do... I think I'll do Crescendo. Then Indignation, Flurry of Blows, Pummel Strike, and that's enough to kill. Yep. An Energy Potion, Empty Fist, just like you, Sash Whip. I already have... Didn't I have a Sash Whip too? I thought I had one. Must have gotten it from some other card. Still, I think I'll take the Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, last question mark room. I'm going for Highlander Strike. Don't want to remove... don't want to get the bites. I don't think Collector Monsters would be worth it. That'll be just my only one. Do I want to upgrade the Battle Hymn? Who's my next boss? Bronze Automaton. Yeah, fine. Let's upgrade the Battle Hymn. Okay. I need to get a little lucky, but this also gives me some random cards with Dead Branch. Alright, let's start off with Battle Hymn, Thunderclap, and Cleave. Okay. Alright. Can I defend against 18 or 14 plus 8, which is 22? Man, I would like to play the Talk to the End, but I can't because of the artifact, right? Let me see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Doom and Gloom for 0 energy. That's not the worst. Gotta regret, I got a spot weakness. I still need to win against 20, not 22, 14. I could do Talk to the End here and then do the Doom and Gloom. That's not a bad idea. So let's do Talk to the Hand, then Doom and Gloom 1. Okay, so that's 8. Man, I need so much more. Let's see what the Smite gives me. Empty Fist. So there'll be another 3, so 9, 14. That would be enough, right? Yeah, so I have to play this. And I also have to throw the Fire Potion. Or, let me drink the Energy Potion, then do Spot Weakness, and then see if the Infernal Blade gives me something good. Yeah, Cut Through Fate. Hang on, let's do Halt. 17. Cut Through Fate, I have to hit this guy, right? There's a Just Lucky. If I knew I was going to get a Just Lucky, I would have grabbed that. And then do Just Lucky on you. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's the only thing I could have done. Okay. This guy took Dual Wield, that's fine, but it is attacking me here. I think I should be fine with that, right? Let's do Cut Through Fate. Sands of Time is fine, I'll grab it. And Bloodletting is fine for next turn. Oh, I guess I'm grabbing that too. Let's do Warcry. I might need the block next turn, so let's put the Evaluate back. Okay. And then, do I want to do Fasting? No, that's a little too risky, is it? Yeah, no, that's too risky. I don't think I have enough energy. Instead, let's just do Pummel Strike. Well, I guess... No, let's do a Smite here. Okay. Omniscience. Too bad I can't play it. I'm not that far off from being able to play it, but I can't do it. Anything I need to do? Well, not really. I think I'll just wait here. Yeah, let's wait. Okay. 20 incoming here. So the best I can do is upgrade everything. That's 20. No, that is enough. Okay, that's barely enough. Beautiful. And then let's do Sword Boomerang. Okay. Alright, I have 2 turns to deal 230 damage. So I need to enter Wrath. So let's do Crescendo. Okay. Juggernaut is interesting. Let's do Seeing Red. It is expensive though. That's the reason I don't want to play it. Let's do 1 Smite here. I would like to do Crush Joints. How would I do that though? I can do Insight. Then Crush Joints. Oh, right. The enemy doesn't have Artifact. I could do Weakness, but that doesn't help me. So I think I'll do another Smite. Or should I do... No, let's do Conclude, because that deals as much damage as Smite, and I can save the Smite for next turn. It's going to get close. Sands of Time is cheap. That should help. There's Omniscience again. I can do Thunderclap. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Sands of Time with double damage, 174. Alright, I got Overkill, and I was able to perfect this one. Very happy with that. Got a Swift Potion, Scrawl, Juggernaut, Demon Form. I will go for Popper, so let's skip these. And then Curse Key is interesting. Might mess up my Highlander modifier, but I mean, there's theoretically a way to still get Highlander and Curses. I do have one regret. Let's take it. Let's take Curse Key, again, energy to serve return. One of you opponent on both chests to obtain Curse. Yeah, I mean, having extra Curse is nice. Having extra energy is even nicer. Alright, Awaken 1 at the end. 1, 2. Only a 2 lead path in the middle. That's disappointing. I got 2 Crush Mark Rooms beforehand and none after. So I'm missing the Mystery Machine modifier. If I skip an lead, left side gets me 4 Crush Mark Rooms. Right side gets me 5. So I could get Mystery Machine, but skipping in the lead, and also it's very likely I'll be able to perfect that one. So I think I'll lose too many points. So yeah, let's go for the guaranteed lead path. Alright, so here let's do Talk to the Hand. Infernal Blade gives me... I guess I could do Hemokinesis. I'm taking a surprisingly large amount of damage, which I would like to avoid. Yeah, let's do Hemokinesis. Okay. And then I guess I'll do Battle Hymn. And Alpha, sure. Alright. Yep, taking a little bit of damage. I think that's fine, though. Okay. Right, here I can do Seeing Red, Bowling Bash. Okay. And then Iron Wave. I can do Volt. I'm hoping to get the Beta Omega, that way I don't have to deal with the block return there, or with the damage I take back. I should have played this first, that was a mistake. Let's do Crush Joints, then do Evaluate and Clothesline. Okay. And then actually doing this exhausts enough cards for me to be able to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Pressure Points, Rush Down Armaments. I already have this. I'm not a huge fan, but I do want to get to Insubdian at least, so I guess I'll take the Rush Down. It's good card draw. Who was my final boss? Was it the Awaken one? Yeah, it is. So, yeah, an extra power is a little annoying, but, you know, what can you do? Not a huge fan of the Wraith, but it does give me max HP. Yeah, let's take it. Okay. If I can remove it, though, I mean, there's still a very small theoretical chance of getting Highlander and Curses. Actually, is there, though? I only have 1 more Crush Mark Room. So unless... Yeah, actually, no, there's no way to get Highland and Curses, so... Yeah, fine. I might want to give up on that. Okay. Yeah, the Wraith does make my opening hand a little worse. I have to be careful against the elites with that. Let's do Feel No Pain to gain a little bit of block with something like Infernal Blade. Then Talk to the Hand. Beautiful. And then double damage Sport Boomerang. Also gives me enough block. And I can do Cut Through Fate. Get rid of the Regret. Okay. And then the Smites together with another attack card should be enough. Beautiful. Alright. Rush Down Ghostly Armor. Warcry Ghostly Armor is a great defensive card. Let's take it. Yeah, I got the Darklings. Very tempted to do Indignation, but that might be a little too risky. Although with Ragnarok and Akabiko, that might be fun. Okay, not quite enough. Actually, Clothesline does make it enough. Beautiful. Alright, that was a lucky Ragnarok there. Intimidate, Simmering Fury, Cleave. I already have this. Between these two, Intimidate is not bad. It does Exhaust. Let's take Exhaust Center just because of that branch, right? Remove a card from your deck. You know what? Yeah, I think it's impossible to get Curses. Let's first remove the Wraith, actually. I think that's more of a problem than the Regret. I do think at the next shop, if I have gold, I'll remove the Regret as well. Alright, so here, let's do Feel No Pain, Flurry of Blows. Ooh, I might have trouble with the minions, huh? I do have a Fire Potion. Let me use the Fire Potion to get rid of this guy. Then do Flurry of Blows. Then do Tranquility, Flurry of Blows again. Dark Embrace is really tempting if I want to try to get combo. That's just lucky here. I don't know. I guess I don't need to play the Dark Embrace, or the True Grit, so let's see if the Dark Embrace, I might be able to get back to it later. Let's do Seeing Red. That gives me a Shockwave, which is nice. Interestingly, a colorless card in the Enslaved Spire too. Let's still do Shockwave, okay. Right, I am fully defended there. Perfective Strike is only 21, that's not that good. Let's do Pummel Strike here. Dual Wield. Dual Wield the Window Strike. Where did I get it from? Why does it 0 cost? I must have gotten it from... I wonder if it stays 0 cost. So, Infernal Blade... It costs 0 cost this turn. Yeah, fine. I will Dual Wield that. Then get rid of you with it. And then I'll save one of them, though. And, yeah, I think I'll wait. Yeah, it did go back to being 2 cost. That's fine. Alright, 27 incoming. Indignation is really tempting. Let me see what the... I have a full hand, don't I? No, I can do Foreign Influence. Thunderclap, Headbutt, Sacrifice. Let's do Thunderclap. Okay. And then do that for free. So Conclude is enough for the backliner. I do need to come up with a little bit extra block. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Bowling Bash might be good. Okay. Empty Fist to gain energy. And then Flurry of Blows, Bowling Bash. Wonder if I had enough damage with While in Wrath. Because I was able to deal a lot of damage, and I might have trouble defending because I have 9 plus 6. That's not quite enough. Is it too late to do Indignation now? Yeah, it is, right? Because this is 1836 times 272. It's not quite enough. If I do Tranquility... Flurry of Blows, then Indignation. Flurry of Blows again. And then this is 72. And double damage Conclude is actually enough. Yep, had to enter Wrath earlier. Got Smiling Master, Merchant Guard Room always now always costs 50 gold, which is great. And Lizard Tail, nice security. Whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Got a Blessing of the Forge. Upgraded Wallop. That's really good. I don't have a Wallop here, right? Yeah, let's definitely take it. Come. Alright, here, yeah, I don't see anything amazing. Let's grab the Anchor Stage, come with 10 block. A single when adding cards into deck, you may erase your max HP by 2 instead. And Frozen Eye, when viewing the draw pile, the cards are not shown in order. The Heart of Iron is expensive, but really good. I don't think I can get in Skip DN. I already have this card and this card, so I could take the Crush Joints. I don't think I need Evolve. I could take Good Instincts. It's expensive. I could afford all of it. No, wait, no, I can't afford all of it. I think I'll take Heart of Iron and skip the Good Instincts, and instead we'll remove the Curse. Is that right? Is there a way for me to get into Skip DN? I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. That's 43 and no question mark comes. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get into Skip DN. So let's ignore the Good Instincts. Let's instead remove the Regret, because curses were going to be impossible anyway. And I can't afford the Good Instincts. Should I take the Skill Potion over the Upgrade Potion? Let's do that. Okay. Alright. That was a good shop. Was able to basically spend all my gold there. Okay. Time was, yeah, because there are a few question mark rooms here, I'm losing a little bit of time. Do I want to risk Indignation? Yeah, that's too risky, right? No, let's do Feel... I do have the Tranquility. No, but... nah, I don't think it makes sense. Because next turn the enemy's intangible, and it's guaranteed to attack me, so being in Wrath doesn't really matter. Yep, and it's the big attack. That might be a problem. Let me see if the Skill Potion gives me anything good. Intimidate, Shrug It Off, Battle Trance. So Intimidate is interesting, but I think Shrug It Off might be slightly better. Let's take the Shrug It Off here. Okay. There's an Empty Fist. Let me see what the Tranquility gives me. Meditate. Alright, I can't do Empty Fist. I don't think there's any way for me to perfect this one. The only card that exhausts is the Smite. Let's see what that gives me. Yeah, it'd have to give me something amazing. I mean, I do have a Swift Push and I also have a full hand. That might be a problem, right? Let's do Sword Boomerang. See what the Swift Pushing gives me. Ghostly Armor. So that's 34. And then Sanctity is 40. I still need another 5. I can't play the Evaluate. Yeah, instead of that, well, fine. Let's drink the Heart of Iron. Again, using all my potions to be able to perfect this one. Perfect this turn, even. I'm not even sure if I can perfect the others. Alright, not being attacked, that's good. Let's do Intimidate, Flurry of Blows. Okay. Then do Infernal Blade for a Cut Through Fate. Okay. Let's do Rush Down, Bloodletting 1, Bloodletting 2, might as well. Then do... Oh, I can do... Oh, right, no, never mind. I can't do Signature Move. I pretty much have the opposite of being able to do Signature Move here. Let's do Just Lucky. Iron Wave is fine next turn. Then Cut Through Fate. I'll keep the Armaments as well. Let's do Iron Wave. Yeah, see, I definitely can't do Signature Move. That's fine, probably. Well, I can upgrade everything here. That's fine. And then Nirvana. Okay. I hope it's not another big attack. I'll be in trouble there. Nope, it's 18. That's doable. Let's do Foreign Influence for a Go for the Ice. That's sort of what I needed before. Then I can do Ghostly Armor, Crush Joints, and that allows me to be full defender. Let's do Pummel Strike, and I'll save the Crescendo for next turn. Now let's do Warcry here. Okay. And then I can do Inflame as well. Beautiful. I'll be able to fill up my potion slots. Those are some good potions I lost there. Can I kill here? I think I have to try. Let's do Crescendo, Reshuffle, which means no Flurry. Then do Seeing Red. Then do Wallop. No, hang on. Smites are not enough. Windmill Strike is only 60. Penip is not close. Let's do Cut Through Fate. I don't have vulnerability, right? So the Dropkick is useless. Indignation would apply vulnerability, but that's still not enough. I think I'll get rid of both of these, actually. There's a burn. That's not what I wanted. Oh boy. So 28 times 3 is 60, 70, 84. That's not enough. Windmill Strike is 60. 88. That's still not enough. How do I do this? Cannot exit Wrath. Is there something else? Let's see if the Talk to then exhausts to give me something good. Nope. Ghostly Armor does not exhaust. Let's see if the Smite gives me something. Ideally with energy. Okay, Reckless Charge is not bad. I just need 3 more damage. Actually, it exhausts, so it deals damage. Phew, that was a close one. Exactly enough damage needed. Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to not waste time there. We got Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat to apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's great. And the boot, whenever you do 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increases to 5. So it's an Essence of Steel potion. That's a worthy replacement. I never got a Metallicist. I got it once from a potion, right? That's not a bad thing, especially with dual wield. Let's take it. Okay. Here I got a Regret. I'm glad I removed the one in the shop. We also got Turn where you can no longer become frail. Okay. And here I got the Maw. Yeah, I might be not able to finish in time. Here, let's do War Crime. And then do Sanctity. Okay. Establishment is not horrible, especially with the Battle Hymn. Might as well. Then do Just Lucky. Cut Through Fate is fine. I'll do Ghostly Armor and wait. Okay. Alright, 5 incoming. I'm fully dependent here. Let's upgrade everything. See what the Seeing Red gives me. Infernal Blade gives me a Clash, which I cannot play. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Talk to is good. Although I probably will do... Oh, I'm weakened, right? So double damage short boomerang is not that great. How about I'll do Talk to the End and then Vault? That might be... Ooh, actually there's a Study. Can I get combo here? Might be possible if I get a bunch of insights. Although this fight is a little difficult to delay because the enemy does scale. Let's do Indignation. Then Clothesline, Pummel Strike. And I guess I can do a Smite. No reason not to. Come. 42, that is a lot. Let's do Insight here. Then before I play the Foreign Influence, let's do Smite, Cleave, then Foreign Influence, which gives me a Bludgeon for free. That's awesome. Alright. Don't have vulnerability, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Bludgeon. And then, can I deal enough damage here? If I do another Smite and Windmill Strike, I'm not that far from being able to play the Judgment, but I don't have quite enough. So, fine. Let's do Tranquility. Okay. Then Empty Fist, gain energy back. And then I can do Crush Joints and Judgment. Beautiful. Alright, alright. We got an Ancient Potion, Protect, Prostrate, Crush Joints. I'll definitely take the Protect. Good card to have. Okay, here I got the Jawworms. Alright. 17. Very tempting to enter Wrath. I do have an Empty Fist to exit it too, right? Let's do Indignation, then Akabiku Sword Boomerang. It's a lot of damage, okay. Then I don't even need to exit Wrath, right? I can just get rid of this guy and battle him. And that should be enough. The Smite should be enough for next turn. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, no troubles there. Second Wind, Hemokinesis, Battle Trance. Second Wind's not bad. Battle Trance would have been good too, but let's take the Second Wind. Yeah, I got the Spire Growth. I might consider throwing the Ancient Potion, because I don't think I need it against the Awakened one. Let's do Flurry of Blows, battle him, Iron Wave, and let's see what the Warcry gives me. Yeah, maybe there's a way for me to exhaust it next turn. Okay. Too bad. I forgot about... Dead Wrench could have played the Dropkick there for free. Alright, let's do Seeing Red, Thunderclap, then Clothesline, upgrade the Tranquility, might as well, and then do a Smite. Alright, Halt is fine too. Okay. Right, I do have double damage next turn. Should I drink the Ancient Potion? No, I might save it here. Let's do Sanctity first. Okay. Then upgrade everything. Then do Inflame, Just Lucky, Concluded Sense of Time are both fine next turn, and then do Cleave. Okay. Alright, 16 incoming. Let's do Cut Through Fate. I was hoping to enter Wrath here. I cannot yet. Then do Master Reality is interesting. Everything from Dead Wrench would get upgraded. Let's do Smite 1. Ooh, a free Dark Embrace. Okay, you know what? I'll accept the damage here just so maybe I can pull off combo, which might be possible with the Dark Embrace. Dual Wield. Anything useful to dual wield? I don't know. Actually, hang on. Infernal Blade gives me a Twin Strike, which I can dual, but let me free up my hand first. Let's do Tranquility. A Flurry of Blows. Then, I guess I'll do a Sword Boomerang here. Oh, that was enough to kill. Fine, fine. Got a block potion that is at least as helpful. Prostrate is the only card I don't already have, but I'm not close to Inscription, so let's skip that one. And then here, I'll upgrade Infernal Blade. Becomes 0 cost. That is interesting. Not super necessary, though. Yeah, fine, let's take it. Okay. Cut Through Fate might have been the other good upgrade there. Okay, Final Fight. I could get a curse out of this, but I mean, I've got max HP. I don't think I really need that. Let's do Foreign Influence for a dash. That might help with block. Let's do that. I should have done the Thunderclap first. Then Ghostly Armor, battle him, and I think I'll wait. Fully defended here. Okay. Alright, 21 incoming. Let's do Talk to the End, which is very helpful. Can I defend against 21? Let's do Just Lucky for a Crush Joints. That's fine. And I have 32. That's slightly worse. Let's do Crush Joints here. That's 15. Yeah, that's better because I can fully defend with this. And wait. Okay. Another 21. Let's do Armaments, then Sanctity. Okay. Wallop is fine. I have 19. Yeah, that allows me to be fully defended. And then I don't think I do anything else. Okay. Okay, here I don't want the curse. Let's do Bloodletting first. Okay. Then do War Crime. Hoping for a way to enter Wrath. Anything I need to dual wield? I could dual wield the Reckless Charge. Why not? It's a 0 cost attack card. 15. I could also do Clothesline to apply weakness. Okay. 24. Let's do 1 Smite. 15. Yeah, I'm fully defended. I think I'll wait here again. Okay. Just waiting to enter Wrath because then I can deal enough damage. Let's do Fear No Evil, Iron Wave. Okay. Then Flurry of Blows. And then double damage. Sands of Time is enough to kill. Beautiful. Okay. Didn't even need to enter Wrath there. Third Eye. Did I have a Third Eye? I thought I did. No. It's not a bad card to have. Let's take it. Okay. And then final upgrade. Let's upgrade to True Grit. Being able to know exactly what I can remove might be a huge benefit here. Alright, time-wise, yeah, I did miss the Lightspeed modifier. I was playing a little slow on Act 3. Let's drink the Essence of Steel first. I am fully defended here. I could even start with the Wallop. Battle him is tempting. Would give me consistent damage and also consistent use of Dead Branch. So I think I'll do that. Right here. Let's do Clothesline first. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to skip because I do want to play... actually, fine, let's do Battle him and then Evaluate. Okay. It's a bit of a risk to give the enemy extra strength, but I think it's worth taking. Alright. So 32 incoming. There's a... this might be tough. Enter Wrath, I might be in trouble. Oh boy. Alright, let's do Bloodletting first. Then do Bowling Bash. That's only 21. I was hoping for more. Double damage not active. Let's see what the Smite gives me. There's nothing I can do, right? Absolutely nothing. Even if I drink the block push, I guess if I could get rid of the minions. So Crescendo is the only other card that exhausts. But that's not going to be enough. Let's risk it. Yeah, sure. No, nothing I could have done here. Can get rid of one of them. Sands of Time gets rid of the other, but then I have 40 incoming and there's nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing. Can I somehow get rid of this guy? No, not really, right? Yeah, no, there's nothing I could have done. Yep, that's a shame. It does happen. I don't think there's anything I could have done on turn 1 to change it. Let's do talk to the hand, then double tap the smite. Okay. And then I can do empty fist to exit wrath. And I do have double damage, and I'm fully defend here, but unfortunately, yeah, nothing I could have done. Yeah, that's a bummer. Lost 100 points there. Let's do Thunderclap, Flurry of Blows, Pummel Strike. Then let's do a Smite, Empty Fist. See what the Infernal Blade gives me. A free dropkick, that's nice. Actually, more than just free. Oh, I shouldn't have played the Rushdown. That was silly. Yeah, fine. Hey, sorry about that. So I had to take a break, and I figured if I have to reload to not waste too much time anyway, might as well try to change the RNG if I can. Let's give it a try. So we'll still drink the Essence of Steel Potion. Boy. Alright, so I had to play the Battle Hymn, right? Yeah, I think I have to do that. So also play the Clothesline. I think I have to do that too. What if I try to change the RNG by playing the Cut Through Fate? Getting rid of the Regret, or maybe saving the Regret. Then I can do Bowling Bash the next turn. No, let's get rid of both of them. If I'm changing RNG, I think I should try to change it more. Okay? Let's hope this does something. Alright, so. Okay, I gotta talk to the hand. That might make a difference. Let's do Bloodletting, then Sanctity. Okay. There's an Empty Fist as well as a Ghostly Armor. I think, yeah, that changed RNG significantly enough. Let's do Talk to the Hand, then Ghostly Armor. There's also Scrawl. So I need 32. I have 28. So yeah, just targeting the backline a few times should be enough. Let's do Sword Boomerang. Yep. And then 31 already. I needed 32, so Conclude is enough. Let's do an Empty Fist and then Conclude. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, the small difference made a huge difference in terms of trying to perfect this one. Alright, backline is still weakened. I have the Armaments, which is very tempting. Let's see Infernal Blade first. Ragnarok for 0 cost is amazing. Let's do Armaments. Okay. Then Flurry of Blows. Should have done the Thunderclap first. Very tempted to do Crescendo as well. I might take too much damage, but you know what? I do have the Ragnarok. Let's try Crescendo here. And I do have double damage, so if I do a Flurry of Blows here, then Ragnarok will deal a lot of damage by itself. Okay, beautiful. And I'm also fully defended. Okay, awesome. I can actually kill with the Smites, but I'm a little worried about not being able to defend or exit Wrath. So I think instead, let's do something like Indignation and wait. Because I want to be able to exit Wrath before I play the... before I transform, because I know I'm going to be attacked the turn after. Let's do Just Lucky. Intimidate is probably fine. Then do War Crime. Oh boy, I might be in trouble here, but... Well, I'm going to draw whatever I put back anyway, right? Crush Joints is too much. Fine, I don't see another choice. Let's do Crush Joints. Then Feel No Pain. True Good the Fire Breathing, because I don't think I need it. And just hope... Oh man, there's a Diva form that unfortunately I can't play. Alright, let's hope for the best next turn. Specifically the ability to exit Wrath, or somehow deal 300 damage. Okay, I did get Empty Body. Super lucky there. Still need to defend against 41, though. That might be a challenge. Just start with the Sands of Time. Then let's do Third Eye. And Flame Protect, Iron Wave for an Influence Dual Wield. I might be able to trigger the Ink Bottle, so let's keep the Protect. Save the rest. Okay. 18, this is 20, 25. Not close to the 41 I need. 37. It's getting there. I think I have to risk to see what the Smites give me. Juggernaut. No, that's not it. I do have Feel No Pain, that's useful. Let's do another Smite. I have to do the Empty Body, right? So how much is that? 30? Hang on. So this is 33. That is enough. Beautiful. Okay. Fully defended. Just barely. Alright, 33 again. Let's do Seeing Red, see what that gives me. Just lucky. Let's see what that gives me. Second Wind is not a bad idea. Although it doesn't give me that much block. Let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Cleave Wallop is great. Okay, and then I can duplicate that too. Yeah, I think I should be good here. Let's do Smite 1. Double damage. Let's dual wield the Wallop. Then do double damage Wallop here. Another Wallop. Then Body Slam is 41. That's pretty good. Let's do another Smite. And Heavy Blade is not that useful. Let's do one more Smite. And then I'll do Body Slam. It's almost enough to kill. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And then Windmill Strikes, it's only 41 damage, so that's not quite enough. But if I enter Wrath with Indignation, then Windmill Strike is enough. and then a smite. Beautiful. Okay, so with a small reload, I was able to actually perfect this one. Yeah, we'll have to definitely go in the thumbnail, though, because I knew what's going to happen. 1263, not as good of a score as I'd like, even with all the bosses perfected and 5 of the 6 elites. I think I only missed the Book of Stabbing with some bad turn 1. Was able to get Highlander, was not too difficult. I don't think Collector's would have been worth it. I only saw a total of 2 curses, so curses were not really possible. I guess 3 curses. I ended up removing one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't remove the Regret, you might get a duplicate Regret, so maybe Highlander, maybe some people were not able to get Highlander. Librarian and Encyclopedia would have been almost impossible. Same with Alex Shine, although I was somewhat close, but I only had one shop and I spent all of my gold at the shop and bought all the relics anyway. Also missed the Lightspeed modifier, so I guess another 25 points from playing a little faster would have been possible. Let's see where I'm in the rankings right now. Okay, so I'm 15th right now, and I see Gemino played while I was playing, so he was able to get, yeah, exactly 25 points more than me. I would not be surprised if Gemino was able to perfect all the elites, or maybe was able to get the Lightspeed modifier. So yeah, surprisingly difficult. I am not sure how you can get anything beyond what Gemino got here. So yeah, with the lights, I guess another 25 points for getting lucky against the Book of Stabbing with maybe some potions. That would put you at 1313. Nobody has that. Yeah. I'm not sure if... Definitely anything above 1300 or 1400 is unbelievable. Everything here, I'm not sure. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. This was an interesting run. A bit of a challenge, I have to admit. Yeah, the only way I perfected the Act 2 Elite, the first one, was by using all my potions. And the only way I perfected the Act 3 boss was to replay and change the RNG slightly. So definitely not an easy run. Alright, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a watch around with the shiny and control chaos and lethality modifiers, and Gemino did really well, almost exactly 100 points more than me with 1475, and effectively first place. You can tell that it jumps up from 1400 to 2300, which is impossible, so these are using glitches or some sort of cheats. And yeah, so Gemino effectively first place, congratulations. Gemino, and I'm coding, mentioned that it's strange, but also kind of nice to go back to a good old familiar Slay the Spire 1 daily rather than Slay the Spire 2, which still has a lot of unfamiliar mechanics. And I think I'm going to first do Slay the Spire 1 and then do Slay the Spire 2 going forward, just because Slay the Spire 2, I think it sort of messes up my brain with all the new interactions and all that. But yeah, so Gemino was able to collect all the bosses and all the elites, just like me. Was also able to get Highlander and curses. I thought that maybe you had to go for collector bonuses to get such a high score, but no, Gemino was able to get Highlander and curses, which I think a lot of people who attempted it were able to get it. I think there were enough unique curses offered yesterday. Now Gemino did go for extra shops, so he was able to get the I like shiny modifier, which I missed by just not going for shops, so that's an extra 50 points. He also, with those shops, was able to get Encyclopedia, which I missed by 3 cards, so that's another 25. And then also was slightly more greedy and was able to gain extra gold to get the reigning money modifier, so that explains the 100 point difference. And then the rest, he had the same modifiers as me, so Overkill, Lightspeed, and Mr. Machine. Congratulations, great score, well-deserved first place. Then you have Goldberry in effectively third place. Congratulations as well. Goldberry actually went for collector bonuses, only got 2. He was very surprised how he was able to beat me, even though I was able to get Highlander. But I suspect that, just like Gemino, he was probably able to get I like shiny and Encyclopedia, which is something that I missed. I ended up in effectively 4th place with 1379. I perfected all the elites and all the bosses, got Highlander curses. I actually was offered 6 curses total. One was a duplicate regret, which I didn't have to take. Was able to get Overkill as well as Lightspeed and Mr. Machine. Missed Encyclopedia by 3, as I mentioned, and then, yeah, missed the I like shiny and the reigning money modifier. I did not get a shop, and I also did not use the Omniscience Wish often enough. I thought that maybe I would be able to get enough gold, and I just miscalculated. The next you have Simone here with 1350, and Simone also perfected all the elites, all the bosses as well. Also went for collector bonuses, only ended up with 1 collector on the Sash Whip. Was able to get curses as well as Overkill thanks to an Omega, which yeah, I didn't get it with an Omega, but that's a reasonable way to get it. Also was able to add 1 extra shop, which allowed him to buy a bottle of lightning, which allowed him to put an Omniscience in his opening hand. And then he also had a second Omniscience, and that allowed him to also use the Wish much more frequently. He was able to get the reigning money as well. Then you have Nikia with 1348, Melantondo in the top 20 with 1323. Mike got 1300 exactly. Ishmael tied with the Dark at 1298. Ishmael perfected 4 of the 5 elites, all the bosses. Was one of the very few people who was not able to get curses, unfortunately. Never was offered the last 5th curse, but still was able to get I like shiny thanks to a shop. Also missed the reigning money modifier, just like me. But yeah, being able to get I like shiny without the curse modifier, was still able to do reasonably well. Was able to get Overkill, Lightspeed, missed Encyclopedia, and actually just barely was able to get Librarian with exactly 35 cards. He did have a typo in his comment. He mentioned 45 cards, but I suspect he meant 35 cards. He mentioned that he also made a bunch of small mistakes, but not getting curses was the big one. With the curse modifier, he would have had 1398, which would have passed my score, would have been 4th place. So yeah, that's a shame. Next, you have Ori here with 1254. Roland got 1227, and Alex got 1225 in the top 60. Alex perfected 4 of the 5 elites. Unfortunately, missed the Act 2 boss, though. He mentioned he never upgraded the Blasphemy, and I think that Blasphemy upgrade made a huge difference in perfecting things. Was able to at least get Highland Curses, and then had a very similar path to me. Same boss relics. Skipped the question mark room at the end, though, to be able to... well, actually, I guess he was right. You already had 60 question mark rooms by that point, so you could have safely skipped 1 or 2 question mark rooms at the end. And then also had the same curses, including the same duplicate regret offered. He was able to get Overkill, Mr. Machine, and the Encyclopedian modifier. So yeah, not a bad score. I think that's it for top 100 yesterday. Alright, let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow with another daily, and later today with a daily for Slay to Spire 2. Alright, see you then. Bye.